Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so I hope it goes okay. I hope you all like it. My name is Laura, and what I'm going to do for today's video is some questions and would you rather. Questions about me to get to know me, would you rather, just to be a bit more fun, and let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is random questions, just 5, of getting to know me. So like, you know, for example, my favourite subject in school, pretty easy for me, is music. I had a cool teacher, but a weird cool teacher, but I loved music. I went to a technology school, so not only did from like year 7, I don't know what it is for other countries, so I'm really sorry, but from year 7 to year 10 we no, year 9 we were learning normal, you know, instruments, normal music stuff. I don't know what you classify as normal, but we were learning normal stuff. And then I did it also as my GCSE and my BTEC, which was more of the technology side, like a mixing desk for live performances, recording, and things like that. So I really loved learning music, because it was my favourite thing to do. I didn't go on to do it because I had 3 music teachers, and 2 of them told me I shouldn't go on to do it because they thought I wasn't going to get the qualification I needed to carry on, but I think I did, so I didn't go to college. And I have really low confidence, and the other teacher also told me I should not go on to do college or anything like that because I don't have the confidence to do it, which is, you know, is fair play, it was true. But, you know, it didn't help at all. So that's another thing. It didn't help, but I'm hoping I will get some confidence to be able to do some little music videos of me singing and stuff, because singing is my main passion on my channel. So hopefully you'll look forward to seeing that if I actually get round to doing it. So we'll see. Next question is, what's your favourite colour? I get in an argument with my friend about this all the time, because I don't know if you see, but I've got an orange hat on, which I got from my best friend, who I love, and an orange scarf. So funny enough, orange is my favourite colour, but my friend thinks purple is my favourite colour, because it did used to be. Orange has sort of been a colour that I liked a little bit, but purple used to be my favourite colour, and then something changed and it became orange. So orange is my favourite colour. Have I been out of the country is the third question, and the answer to that would be yes. I went on a school trip to France when I was about 12, 13, and it was alright to begin with, but after a while it became horrible, because 2 days in, we were having a room inspection that was supposed to be a surprise, but other people in my room found out about it, and they ended up asking me and another person in the room to hold the door shut in case they came along, because my section was all in my suitcase. My clean clothes was in my suitcase, and I had a black bag for any dirty clothes, which I was going to put back in my suitcase when we went home. So my area was kind of tidy, but nearly everyone else's anyway, was a bit of a mess. And they asked us to hold the door so they couldn't come in, so they could tidy up. But it turns out it was another roommate who was trying to get in, who ended up pushing the door so hard it bent my toenail back, and my big toe, I can't remember, I think it was my left foot, my big toe was bent in half and sticking up, and a bit gory, sorry, but yeah, that's what happened. And also that night, during the night, I started my period, and I had bought some pads to take with me, getting a bit personal now, but I bought some pads to take with me on the trip, but I forgot to pack them in my suitcase, so I didn't have any. And I asked around and I finally found some, and then that day we were going to a shop anyway, so I bought some. And I was asking teachers, because they said I could phone my mum, if I could phone my mum, just once, just to tell her what was going on, and tell her, basically just to talk to her, because my mum's my best friend, I tell her everything. But they lost her number. I think it was like a month or so before that my mum got a new number, and she made sure that she told the school what number her new number is, like as soon as she changed it. And then basically when we were leaving, so like we went to the school to get on the coaches and stuff, my mum also gave them a piece of paper of her new number again as a just in case, and they apparently lost it, so they wouldn't let me phone my mum, because all I really wanted was a mum. I not talk to my mum, because at that point in time I wanted a hug, but I knew I couldn't have a hug because obviously my mum was back in the UK. So that's my horrible France story. I'm not saying France is a horrible place, it was beautiful, like the areas we went, but from then on it was kind of horrible because I couldn't walk properly, my toe was hurting so much. It was my first period, I just wanted a hug from my mum, I was cramping, taking paracetamol for it, and I wasn't eating as well because I didn't like the food. It was all proper traditional French food, and I'm not saying we didn't try everything, I might like some French things, but it was snails and frog's legs, and I did try a little bit, but I couldn't eat more than like a bite because I just didn't like the taste or whatever, so I wasn't eating. All I basically lived on was juice and packets of crisps, because the teachers realised I wasn't eating, and they said I could take a handful of crisps, bags of crisps to eat, which I did, and then they went missing. So great time that was. So yeah, that was my France story. I'm not saying it's a horrible place. I would love to go back and have a different experience to change my mind on it, but at the moment it wasn't such a fun trip. Next question. What are some of your favourite TV shows? Is the full question. And I must say I have a few, and they're all American, pretty much all American. So my ultimate favourite, which I could never stop watching, I have it on DVD, is Supernatural. It's amazing, I love it. Dean, Sam, Castiel, Jack, Lucifer, God or Chuck, Charlie, anyone, I love them. I love the whole programme, it's amazing, and I'm gutted it's finishing. Another I'll name 3 or 4 maybe, if I remember them. Another one that's my favourite other than Supernatural would be probably Criminal Minds, which I was gutted finished. I found out it finished I'm recent to it, so I found out it finished way after everyone else did. But it's such a good programme as well. I was gutted that finished. So Criminal Minds is probably a second. Do I have a third? I don't really think I have a third favourite. Any UK ones? No. 2 UK ones, let's go with that. In-Betweeners, I thought it was so funny. And Bad Education, thought that was so funny as well. So there you go. 4 of my favourite films, 2 English, 2 American. Let's follow on with my favourite movie. I don't really think I have a favourite movie, because I like loads of films. Divergent series, Harry Potter series, just there's only like 2 series, but yeah, Harry Potter is probably main. Divergent, Duff is a good one. Without them like in my bookshelf in the corner where I normally keep them, I can't really think of them. So yeah, but I would probably Harry Potter would be my favourite series. We'll go with that, because it is a film. They are films, but it's based on like books. So the series is probably my favourite. So there's the 5 questions about getting to know me. Let's do the would you rather. Okay. So 5 would you rathers. Would you rather have a dog with a cat's personality or a cat with a dog's personality? I don't really know. Probably. Now I know I'm probably going to offend cat lovers out there, but dogs are my favourite animal. I don't really like cats. I think cats are cute, especially like kittens and stuff, but to me dogs are really cute, from puppy to an actual dog. They're really cute. I love dogs, but it'd probably be easier to look after a cat with a dog's personality, which would be weird, walking a cat and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll probably go with a cat with a dog's personality. Yeah, because I love dogs. Would you rather date someone you love or date someone who loves you? That's a hard one, because dating someone you love, the person who might not necessarily love you could cheat, could be a dick, could be a bit of an idiot. But if you date someone who loves you, you're a bit vain really, aren't you, I think, because you're always going to have someone who loves you and forgives you for whatever you do, so you could go and cheat, couldn't you? Basically. So I don't know how to answer that one. That one's probably a no answer question, because I would want to be loved by someone, but I would also want to be able to love them too. So I don't know how to answer that one. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told? I would rather lose the ability to lie and tell the truth all the time, because if you believe everything you're told, someone's just gonna go, that guy over there is a millionaire and he's giving free money away for something that's stupid, and you go over and try and get the money, and anything could happen. You can get into a fight. It just takes someone to tell you the wrong thing that will get you into a lot of trouble just because you've believed it. Whereas if you tell the truth all the time, you can get in trouble, but you wouldn't have to worry so much, because if you saw a crime or whatever and the police asked you questions and you know, you want to lie, you wouldn't be able to, because I wouldn't know why you would want to lie, but you wouldn't be able to. So I think telling the truth all the time to make sure that you would stay out of any legal trouble or any other kind of trouble like that is probably the better of the option. I've got two more. I don't know if I've done this is the fifth question or not, but I've got two more, so it's either 5 or 6. So I've got, would you rather reverse one decision you make every day or be able to stop time for 10 seconds every day? I would probably reverse a decision. I mean, stopping time for 10 seconds every day, you've only then got 10 seconds of a day extra, and there's things you can do in 10 seconds, but not a lot. I mean, I like someone to try and figure out something you can do within 10 seconds and tell me, because there's not a lot you can do. But if you reverse a decision that you've made, and you've already made the decision, so you can see the possible outcome of something that you're possibly having a hard choice over, so you can see the outcome of that, you can reverse it and go with another option. Like, if you think it's going too bad or whatever, you can reverse it and go with the other option. Hopefully that would be the better option. I mean, because you would never know. So yeah, probably reversing a decision I made every day, because then you can hopefully make a better decision if it turns out the wrong one. Not that you would ever know, the other option could have been the worst one, and you would have to live with that because you couldn't reverse another decision, but it's just something that I would rather do. Would you rather win £50,000? Well, it says dollars, but I'm going to go with pounds because I'm British. Or let your best friend win £500,000? Now, like I said, I have two best friends, but my main best friend is my mum, and another best friend who lives somewhere else, but I keep in touch with them all the time, as much as possible. So if it was between either of them two, like say the best friend is my mum, I would still do it either way. So if it's my mum or my other friend, who hopefully knows who you are if you're watching this, I would totally just let you have £500,000, because hopefully you can treat me. No, I'm joking. It's just the kind of person I am. As much as I would love the money, I would just give it to someone else who would possibly even need it, or someone I love, rather than me, because again, it's just really who I am. So either way, mum, best friend, who knows who they are, I would want you to have the 500,000 instead of me having 50. So there you go. There's hopefully 5 of each. It could be 5, possible 6, for the would you rathers. And I'm hoping this isn't boring. Hopefully I wasn't too nervous. Doing more of these will hopefully make me feel a bit more confident, but 2 videos I will probably be nervous, so I hope you guys wish me luck. Give it a like if you liked the video. If not, or if you did, I'm not bothered. If you want to like it, like it. If you don't, don't. I really appreciate it if you did though, because it lets me know whether this is a good video. But maybe on the later ones where I do challenges or my singing, I can know what you guys like more. So hopefully like the others. If you don't want to like this one, please subscribe, which should be down below, and I'll see you next time.